Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to make a tier chart on tiermaker.com. We're going to make a tier chart for class 1A. I got the stuff arranged already. I even added another column for the F rank. It'll be obvious who that's for in a minute. So let's get started. We're going to go in order for this. I don't feel like, just rounding through random care for any given character. So let's do this. All right, first we got Denki Kaminari, the electric user. I'm gonna give him an A. I find him to be a very entertaining character and the best comic relief character that the show has. Next we got Kirishima. Now I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done one of these since for a while. So when I made one before, I put Kirishima, I think, in the B or C because honestly, people really liked him. But this was before season 4 was animated, and I hadn't read the manga, so I didn't know what he had. I thought he was just kind of generic and stuff. But after season 4, I feel like it would only be right for me to give him an A because I liked his backstory. And he was honestly really cool in that arc. Next is Tokoyami, the Birdman. Who's this? Some sort of bird, some sort of species of bird. I can't do a Macho Man Randy Savage voice. I'm gonna give him a B. I love his power. It's actually one of my favorites in the thing. But in the anime, as far as I know, he hasn't really had that defining moment yet. He's all goth and broody and stuff, but he hasn't had that really big character arc yet, like Kirishima did in season 4. So we're gonna keep him at the B range. Zero, I'm gonna give him a C. His power is good, and I do like his interactions with Bakugo, the few that he has, but other than that, he's just kind of there. So C range for him. Izuku Midoriya gets an S, is in the S rank, because I think he's a fantastic main character. I like the fact that he actually has to work on his quirk, work how to not break every single bone in his body using it, and how he actually kind of puts his own spin on it. Which is unlike a lot of others where they just know how to use the powers. And he's also very relatable and likable. So, and he's only getting better with every season. So there's really no other place for him than the S rank. Katsuki Bakugo. This is an interesting one because I don't hate Bakugo. I never have. Even in season 1 when he was a dick, I never really hated him. But I don't love him as a lot of others seem to do, especially with the recent manga leaks that have come out, and I don't want to spoil for those who care about that. So I'm going to put Bakugo in high B. He's on the cusp of an A, but I'm going to keep him at a high B. I don't hate him, for the record. I don't hate him at all, never have, but I don't love him either. That's the whole. He still has some very awkward moments with Midoriya. I remember a lot of their interactions, in the anime, were kind of to me. I never really liked them interacting a lot, aside from maybe aside from their fight in season 3, which was awesome. But enough about that. Let's move on. Koda gets a D. His powers, whatever, and he's just really boring. I almost forget he's there, honestly. Jiro gets another high B. I liked her arc in the cultural festival. I thought it was cool, and for some reason she won't just move. All right, hold on. Let's do this instead. There we go. I liked her arc in the thing. I like her power. That's really cool. I like the punk rock aesthetic that she has. I always like that. But I just feel like there's a little something missing to her as well. So we're just going to keep her at that high B range. I forgot. Ojiro, that's his name. I almost forgot. That shows how much I care, and he gets a D. His power is lame. He's lame. His look is lame. Everything about him is lame. But he's not a piece of shit, so he gets the D range. I actually Shoji, is that his name? I honestly forgot too. I'm gonna put him at low C. Only reason is because he looks cooler than the other two. That's really it. Mina Ashido gets a B. She's yeah, B works fine. She's just there, honestly. Well, she's there, honestly, but she adds like a nice, like, comedic, happy presence to the show that I think it can use sometimes. I always like characters like that, the ones that even when the show gets kind of like serious, like they can add like some sort of nice, good feelings to the show. Mineta gets an F. After him literally saying that he can't wait to see what Eri looks like when she's 18 in season 4, right before the cultural festival, he is on my shit list. Fuck that little shit, and I hope he gets his ass beat and sent out of the classroom. Replace him with Shinso. Like, I saw a thing on Twitter of Midoriya and Shinso fighting for the last spot in Class 1A. Just replace Mineta and have one of them, and have them both in the class. Momo Yayurozu, I'm going to give her a B. She hasn't had that big character moment yet, but she has a really cool power with limitations that make sense. I like her character progression too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give her an A. Because her character, just because of her character progression from season 1 to 2. Specifically that range, because I thought that was very impressive. Ochako is in S rank, not just because I ship her with Midoriya, but because I like the way that she's not completely obsessed with Midoriya, and she's actually focusing on kind of getting stronger on her own, like with her attempt at going to Gunhead's martial arts school, which she has clearly worked on and improved upon. And just the fact that she also realizes that she wants to be a hero for the sake of saving people and not just, to help her parents, both of which are very noble causes, of course, but still, it's just more character progression for her. So yeah, S rank, definitely. This guy, Sato, okay. Again, almost forgot his name. He gets a D. His power is really stupid. And he's just kind of whatever. I don't care. And he just kind of looks like he comes from a different anime, honestly. Shoto Todoroki gets an S. Better Sasuke, I like to call him, because he has awesome powers. He has a whole backstory, but really he kind of grows out of it and tries to be a hero on his own merits. He even asks his father for advice on how to do one thing, like his powers. So he's matured a lot since season 1, which is very subtle. But I did like that cool half ice thing that he had rocking for him. So yeah. Tenya Ida gets an S. He's a very good friend to Midoriya and Uraraka. I like their chemistry, and I loved his arc in season 2. Just really kind of shows his personality and how it can honestly affect him. And even he's susceptible to like stress and emotion. She gets a D. Toru. I don't get how she passed or how she got through the class. Like, she's invisible, but I've never seen her really do anything. Like, aside from that light refraction thing, which should also really, like, why is she always invisible is my question. Like, why does she still have that power on? Is it like a permanent thing? Like, it's very confusing. I don't like it. And there she gets a D. Asusu gets a B. She's a very popular character. I'm very well aware. I like her as a dry comedy character. It's very nice. But I'm not as into her as everyone else is. So a B rank is fair. And last but not least, it is Aoyama, and he gets a C. Honestly, if it were back then, I would have probably given him a D or an F because I found him really annoying. But his thing with Midoriya kind of he grew on me after that. So, but not enough for him to get out of the C range, unfortunately. But he's not that bad. And that is my class 1A tier list. I'm gonna save and download it. You know what? Yep, download image. Yep, there we go. It is downloaded. So if you like this video, guys, please comment, like, share the video, watch my others, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to stay beautiful, because I most certainly will not be doing that for you. See you guys later.